Alright, now we're going to do a simple question or a typical question on vectors where I have to express the following vectors moving along this hexagon in terms of the vectors u and v. So you have to understand that this is actually a simple game where u and v are my basic blocks and I need to move along the sides of or along this figure according to these two blocks to get from the start point to the end point. So for example, if I want to find the vector of dA in terms of u and v, if I start from D, I realize that I have to use this block. This block is not so useful to us. So this directional vector, starting from here to here, with this magnitude, actually fits in nicely here. So there's one U here. Not only that, to continue the journey, it's parallel, collinear in fact. I continue all the way until I reach A. So what is the resultant or the result of this? I used two U's. Next, if I want to go from A to B, okay, bear in mind that I cannot just anyhow cut across anything. I need to go along this frame, this dotted line that I drew for you. So the problem is also that I can't go directly from A to B. So instead of going like this, I will actually use this vector U, and instead I'll go in the opposite direction. The moment that I go in the opposite direction, basically it's the negative U vector. So here to here, I'll go from here all the way till here first. And bear in mind this is negative U. And after that, while I'm here, to continue and end the journey where I want to go, I use the vector V over here. And so the resultant vector to go from A to B actually is minus U plus V. Or some of you might write as V minus U. Next, from E all the way till A. So E going in this direction, you realize is parallel to V, so I'll come to the center first using V, and then when I'm here, I just have to follow U, or use U, and I'll end up at A. So the resultant vector basically in terms of U and V is V, and I add U to it. Alright, last but not least, to go from A all the way to C, I again go in the opposite direction of U, but in the same magnitude. Opposite direction, which will be, yes, negative U. And once I'm here, basically I don't have any building block that lets me cut horizontally across, so I'm going to go down first using the block of V, and up here. And then last but not least, I will use this side, and again I'm going to use another negative U. So I went like that, to end up from A to C. So the total resultant vector basically is 2 times of the negative U vector plus the V vector. There you have it.